Introduce yourself real quick, young man.
Oh, my name is Ezekiel. My YouTube channel name is Demi, which sometimes I like to go by that name too. But my real name is Ezekiel. 15, I'm in high school, I'm a freshman.
Ezekiel, tell us why you are talking with us today.
Well, there's been some strange stuff going on this week and this month.
Okay.
It's getting a little bit towards Christmas time. I'm getting excited about it because break is next week. I'm on my finals right now. But I wanted to come on here because me and my family have been seeing some strange stuff between social media and out here on the real world. We've been seeing these weird lights. The first time we saw these weird lights, it was like we thought it was helicopters. We were coming out of Kohl's or something like that. We came out of some store. We were looking outside, just like, hey mom, there's some really weird lights. What's going on over there? And mom was like, I don't know, there's a Ford helicopter. What's going on over there? Something bad happening over there? I was like, I don't know. So we were looking, and we were noticing some. It wasn't just we noticed helicopters usually don't move like that. They were moving some like strange like straight line, in like a formation. And then they one by one they slowly started drifting to the right and slowly started leaving the air as soon as we saw them, almost like they knew we were watching them. So we were thinking, we were just like, those weren't helicopters. What were those? And so conveniently, right after that, we started seeing this thing on social media talk about these SUV-sized drones, and basically that we're thinking that's what we saw because the lights look exactly similar to what we saw on social media. And then all of a sudden, people started talking about it, started seeing these strange lights, and of course, we're obviously thinking it's the government trying to trick people into thinking that it's a protocol for alien invasion. So that way, when the rapture occurs, people think aliens would take people. But my question is, if aliens take people, right? If aliens were to be real, and that's what people think. If aliens were to be real and the rapture occurred and all of a sudden we all disappeared, how do aliens be able to take people in the blink of an eye? That's my question. Because the rapture, you blink and then the person's gone. Aliens wouldn't be able to go that fast. Their ships aren't that fast if they were real. So there's no way that aliens can take us that fast. And we've been doing more research on these drones, and we see them a lot now. Other people are starting to see it, and now people are starting to see these weird orbs in the sky. And earlier, me and mom saw this video. What was it on Instagram or TikTok? TikTok. This person saw a weird orb in the sky. It was yellow, and anytime she would mention anything about God or Jesus, it would react in some sort of way. Okay, that's a plane.
You can continue.
But yeah, those drones, we only see them at night. We never see them during the day because they'd be a little bit too clear to see during the day.
All right, let me ask. He's looking at the plane now. Tell everybody what major city we live near.
Atlanta.
Right. So, but what town were we in when we first saw the drones?
Where were we actually? Were we in Sewanee?
Flowery Branch.
Flowery Branch. That's right, because we came from Kohl's in that area. I remember now.
And what's near that area where we went shopping at?
What was it?
It's where they practice at.
Yeah, where they practice at. The training facility.
Yeah.
We saw 4 drones over there. Oh, and then one thing. My school, right? Is based around AI, artificial intelligence. And mom told me that her and dad, one day, I think it was I was in school, telling me they saw a drone hovering over my school.
It was during your concert.
Yeah, it was during my concert that night. And they said they saw a drone hovering over my school. How many was it? Was it just one?
Now I'm thinking about it. We saw one clearly, but there was 2 other ones that could pass for a plane, but at the same time, I wouldn't put it past them if it was drones, actually.
Which is weird, but also kind of strange because a drone is literally just technology, and that's where our school is based off of.
Yep.
It's strange because the drones is technology, and that's basically what our school is based around off. It's basic artificial intelligence. And that's the scary part because I was talking about, mom showed me this thing that Elon Musk was creating these robots. You guys probably know about this. These robots that basically like you can work with them, or either that. We saw this one video where this robot was working as a bartender and was speaking like a normal human. And so I was thinking, I was like, now that these things exist, they're gonna start replacing teachers. And if they come over here, the school that they're gonna target the most is my school because it's based around artificial intelligence and AI and stuff. And that's what the robots are. If they start replacing teachers with robots, they're coming after my school first.
Probably. All right, so let me ask you this. Based on, we know some people, I'm not going to say any names, who believe in the orb thing. I'll talk about my thoughts on that later. What are your thoughts on the orb? Do you think it's an alien? Do you think it's an angel? Or do you think it's something else?
Genuinely, the video I saw when that girl was saying God and Jesus and it reacted, I think it was an angel.
You think it was an angel? Okay.
Because yeah, it could react, but at the same time, aliens probably wouldn't know what the heck we were talking about. Stuff like that, I'm just like, these could be signs that the rapture is going to occur soon. Because that orb was yellow. People come up with stuff that aliens are green and stuff, and their spaceships are really big. It was big, but it wasn't that big.
All right, let me show you this video. This man talked about the orbs, but then there was a video in New Mexico, I believe, or Arizona, and it was spinning lights. But he likened it to the biblically, as you call it, the biblically accurate angel. And what book of the Bible was it mentioned?
Ezekiel.
That's
my
right.
name.
Yep,
That's
Ezekiel.
I want to see them so badly when I get to heaven.
So I'm gonna show you that video later. But anyway, so our time is almost up. We got 3 minutes left. So you talked about the drones. You talked about the orbs. What about? There was something else I wanted to ask you about. So, also too, now they're saying they think the drones is looking for a nuclear missile that went missing here in the States. What do you think about that theory?
It could be true, but at the same time, wouldn't that missile go missing? Because the missile could have gone missing. They could have been looking for it, but you'd think by now they probably would have found it. I'm thinking I can see them all from here, on top of that statue over there. But yeah, I'm just saying and then one thing you told me about this: the drones weren't they hovering over some naval base?
Some Air Force bases, yeah, some military bases. Apparently, one of President Trump's golf courses in Jersey.
And you think, it's like, okay, if they're looking for this missile, they must be going to the most important places. But why a golf course?
Right.
That belongs to president.
Yep. So let me ask you this. For someone who may not believe in the Bible, but they do believe in UFOs, or maybe they don't believe in any of this stuff, what would you say to them in this time and moment?
If I didn't believe in all this stuff and I started believing in aliens, it could be an alien. But then again, the future of this world, AI is getting way too out of hand and futuristic. So then the drones, I could believe in the drones if they're actually drones. But the orb in the sky, I'd probably think those were aliens.
So, but as a Christian, what would you say to somebody where, like you said, you believe the rapture is about to occur, we're in our end times? What would you say to somebody who has not made that decision yet?
I'd be like, you think it's an alien, but if you think about this, there's a lot of miracles that happened in the world. Like a lot of people have been saved and stuff. And genuinely, you could be saved yourself if you just accept God as your personal Lord and Savior.
And what is his name?
Jesus.
There you go.
If you accept Jesus as your personal Lord and Savior, then you can be saved along with the others. But other people who think it's just aliens, I'm afraid they'll get left behind. So you don't want to be that person, do you?
Well said, son. Well said. Back on, what's your theory on the orbs, my son?
So, I have a theory, basically. You know how they were yellow, right, in that one video you showed me?
Right.
And then your friend, who said was in a witchcraft, and when she saw those orbs, and it was like a human-like shape.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, right, not that they could be aliens. I'm thinking they could be angels, or like you said, the devil who could take people's form, pretty much. I'm going towards the side where it could be angels that God is sending down to maybe tell us something.
Okay.
Because like I said earlier, that girl, whenever she mentioned Jesus and God, that orb reacted in like a weird way. So I'm just like, what if that could be an angel? And it was just reaction because that person knows who God and Jesus is.
Right. All right. I'm going to counter that. Hold on.
He goes on his Reddit, called the Ryan Reddit, because he has his own. It's basically a whole community of people that are basically subscribed to him and on the Reddit, and basically just send any type of media. It's mostly memes. But I saw this thing, right? And I don't remember exactly what the caption said, but it was these two people. Underwater, under deep water. They were sitting on the ocean floor, or something like that. I think it said, imagine you're these two people sitting on the ocean floor, and you can kind of see, you can faintly see a very transparent picture of the Leviathan from Subnautica, and it's really big. It's bigger than both the people, and the people are really small in the picture. I'm like, if I see that, I'm terrified. I'm leaving.
It is terrifying.
I'm thinking that Subnautica was basically a warning, right? I'm thinking Subnautica was a sign or a warning to what's going to happen in the future. And there's a lot of games that do that. And there's a lot of shows that do, like The Simpsons. They predict a lot of stuff. But yeah, I'm thinking Subnautica is basically what's going to happen during the end times. All them creatures are going to start coming out of the ocean and start coming after people. Like the Leviathan.
Yep.
We talked about all that stuff. We kind of ran out of time, so we'll just edit some stuff out since we kind of went over our time. But we're gonna do a thing. Instead of having every part be on one of our channels, I'm gonna have my parts on my channel, and Mom or Anna will have her parts on her TikTok. So go follow her TikTok. I forgot.
Kit Martinez 03.
Yeah, go follow that. And then
my YouTube is Kitten Fam Code.
Yep. And then my YouTube channel, I don't really post anything like real life anything on my TikTok. So I just my YouTube channel is Demi or Dematerialized, or just look up Demi the Axolotl and you'll find me. Yeah, basically that was it. We hope you enjoyed our second episode of the podcast. If you haven't seen the first one, it's on my channel. Like I said, Demi or Dematerialized. That video was actually like what, 19 minutes long?
Oh,
it was down to 19
that.
minutes because it was longer than that. It had to be like 25 minutes. But yeah, you go ahead and watch the first episode of that. This is our second episode, but yeah, we'll catch y'all later.